gonna do In-N-Out or something healthy. I would love to say something healthy, but that's just not realistic. I think I'm gonna go for the In-N-Out. Sometimes you just gotta go out and get some convenient fast food that makes you feel like crap after you eat it, but it tastes so damn good while you're eating it.
Just to make sure the double, no cheese, no spread, so just ketchup, mustard, lettuce, and tomato only,
Right.
and no salt.
Yeah, and no onion too.
And no onion as well.
Yep. So here it is, right here. Just enough. Hits the spot. Not too big, not too small. I like it. A lot better with cheese though. I tell you, I could eat cheese like I used to be able to eat cheese. I definitely would have cheese on this right now. What's up everybody? Rant Rich here, back with another one. So unfortunately I am late to the party. This video was supposed to be shot, edited, uploaded, all that stuff by Wednesday, and of course now I'm recording on Thursday. And I'm a little bit late to the party. There's a lot of people talking about this right now, including Reebok. And it's something that I did want to touch on, did want to give my thoughts, give my opinion straight from the heart. You guys know how I do. And if you have any opinions on this, please comment down below. Let us all know. Topic of conversation, I think it's a good one. Today I want to talk about somebody that I really don't care for. I think he's excelled somewhat in his fighting. He's been looking really good lately. I can't deny that, as much as I can't stand him and I don't like him. But yeah, Colby Covington. It doesn't even roll off the tongue easily. But yes, this guy is an attention. He loves it. So most of us know that he took on Tyron Woodley last weekend, beat him by KO, TKO, stoppage, whatever you want to call it. Tyron Woodley actually broke his ribs, so yeah, the fight got stopped. He won, can't take anything away from that. It wasn't the most exciting fight in the world, but Colby Covington has been looking a lot better as far as his fighting skills in the octagon. Not the most exciting fighter, not the flashiest, but I mean, he got the job done last weekend. Now, Tyron Woodley had his own things to say about some of the social injustices that are going on. He was at the pre-fight conference and was dealing with some of the media, and all he could say was Black Lives Matters as far as answering any type of questions.
Sorry, appreciate your time today. Originally, we all thought you and Colby were going to be up there together, and this was going to be a joint press conference. We find out it's not. Let me ask you: Are you disappointed that you don't get the chance to face him down, to deal with them, or are you kind of happy you don't have to put up with the stuff with it?
I'm just excited that Black Lives Matter.
Are you surprised that in the lead up to this fight that he hasn't been more vocal? I mean, this is Colby Covington. He's almost been respectful of you. Is that shocking to you at all that he hasn't gone into more like he normally does?
I'm just really excited that Black Lives Matter.
Fair enough, and we know that it looks like Usman and Burns is later, this year. A win here would be big for you. Would you keep yourself ready to be a fill-in opponent on a title fight, or are you at a point in your career where you wouldn't do that?
I feel like, a victory here just really shows how much Black Lives Matter.
Fair enough, and my last question for you then, obviously the Black Lives Matter shirt on, clearly you want to keep it in that direction today. Would you like to use this platform to deliver any messages to everyone out there?
Just that Black Lives Matter.
Hey, Tyron. Obviously the political movement of Black Lives Matter has taken a lot of momentum over the past few months and even the year. Do you think this fight amplifies to you the need to express your support for that cause?
No, I just think that Black Lives Matter.
Could you tell us when Colby first started talking about you years ago when you were training together, were you surprised based on your interactions in the gym that he decided to start campaigning against you in the way that he did?
No, I wasn't surprised, especially since Black Lives Matter.
Thank you, Tyron.
Before your last few fights, especially in the Darren Till, the Lion, the One Boy Thompson fights, you kind of built your camp around a specific fighter. Now Colby Covington and his coach have come out saying that they realize he's not even a southpaw anymore. Which hinting that he might fight orthodox. I'm wondering if you heard that, does that change anything about your game plan?
I just hope they realize Black Lives Matter.
Would you shake Colby Covington's hand if he realized that Black Lives Matter?
I like your style, and I definitely realize that Black Lives Matter.
Tyron, is there anything specifically from a social standpoint that you would like to? Obviously you saying the Black Lives Matter thing. Is there anything in particular within that subject that you would also like to shine some light on?
Just the fact that Black Lives Matter. I think it's pretty simple.
Wasn't expecting that. Don't know if that was really the best way to get his point across. didn't really pull it off. It was cringy, and I was watching it and wasn't really. I knew why he was doing it, and I knew his point. I knew what he was trying to get at, but I just thought he should have done it a lot differently. So I don't want to excuse other fighters' beliefs kind of seeping into the whole fight game and not just keeping it about the fighting, which this fight seemed like it was one side representing the other side. I don't want to just ice over that and act like Tyron didn't have his own point of view. But Colby Covington, just saying his name and thinking about how he acts when the camera's on him is just disgusting. And then where does it stop? When does it stop? How much attention is enough attention? I really and truly believe that Colby Covington only believes about 50% of the shit that he talks, and the other 50 is just for clout, is just for attention. He's trying to get to that Conor McGregor level, but he's doing it all in the wrong way.
Men and women, you guys are the real celebrities. You guys are the real heroes of America. Not these woke athletes, not these spineless cowards like LeBron James. It's the law enforcement who protect our communities and keep us safe. All these athletes, they use law enforcement for private security to make sure that they're safe, and now they want to vilify them. They want to talk about the 1% of the 1% of the bad times that they do. What about all the other good things? What about 9/11 when they rushed in and put their lives on life to save all those people? What about all the good things they do every single day? So, I fight every single day, not only for the Trumps, but for the troops and for law enforcement.
Well, I guess with your other post, you called Tyron Woodley a domestic terrorist sympathizer. How do you draw that parallel to fighting for equal rights and social justice? How are those the same?
Because he's standing up for lifelong criminals. The Black Lives Matter is a complete sham. It's a joke. They're taking these people that are complete terrorists. They're taking these people that are criminals. These aren't people that are hardworking Americans, blue-collar Americans. These are bad people that are criminals, and they shouldn't be attacking police. If you're breaking the law and you're threatening the cops with weapons, you deserve to get what you get. So, that the law enforcement, protects us all. If we don't have law enforcement, it'd be the Wild Wild West. So, people need to go give a pat on the back to law enforcement every single day and thank them for keeping us all safe. Otherwise, all these criminals will be running the streets wild, and none of us will be safe.
So you're saying that Tyron Woodley supports criminal behavior and encourages it?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a communist. He's a Marxist. He stands for criminals. He hates America, and that's why he got broke tonight.
Understood. What makes him a communist? I don't understand how you arrived at that conclusion that he's a communist.
Because everything that he stands for, man, he stands for everything that is against America. He doesn't like America. He doesn't stand up for the rights of America. He doesn't stand up for law enforcement officers. He wants to defund the police.
Listen, every fighter, including Colby Covington, can have their right to opinion. But when you start calling people out and offending people in the way that he's been offending people, that's where you got to draw the line. Now, no surprise, right? It's Colby Covington. We all know he's going to do it. But Dana White comes out and says he doesn't want to hush anybody, that kind of anything goes. And I think that is completely wrong for the sport. Saying controversial things, that's going to happen. It's been happening for a long time. It's going to continue to happen. But I feel that the UFC almost wants to promote two different sides of opinion when we're talking about a serious matter and serious social issues. We're talking about a lot of issues that are sensitive to people. Whether you're on this side or whether you're on that side really doesn't matter. But for the UFC to grab that and kind of promote that and make it about A side versus B side, black side versus white side, Democrat side versus Republican side, whatever they're trying to do, it puts a sour taste in your mouth. I'm a true fight fan. I just want to see fighters fight. That's it. They can talk all the shit in the world outside of the octagon, outside of the post and pre-fight conferences. I don't believe in hushing anybody necessarily, but morally, I think there should be some type of level. And I know the whole thing is, freedom of speech. Whatever you say is gonna come back and bite you in the ass if certain people don't like it. But at the same time, I feel that there should be some type of code of conduct to where that's not even an issue. I think Colby Covington is out of control. I know, he's coming off of a win, and that's great. And for the first time, honestly, I've heard all the crap that he said on social media, in interviews and everything else. This is the first time that I said, you know what, I'm starting to actually respect this guy as a fighter. His fighting, I'm really starting to respect him. So why is he trying so hard? Why is he pushing so hard for all this attention? And the UFC's big sponsor, Reebok, also had something to say about it, and I really think that it's in Colby Covington's best interest to knock it off and stop being such a jerk. Be mouthy, be edgy, state your opinion, sure, but as soon as you come into that facility, whether it's for an official UFC interview or you're coming to a conference, keep it professional, keep it about the fighting, talk about how you're gonna kick somebody's ass rather than how great the president is. But yeah, Colby, if you're out there listening, tone it down, man. I might have to get into the octagon. But yeah, that's all I got today. Remember, I'm the one behind the camera. I'm the one behind the mic. This is hopefully not going to sound too biased. I'm really I'm trying to stay in the middle as much as possible, and it's hard with somebody like Colby Covington that you're talking about. But yeah, if you guys have anything to say, agree, disagree, whatever you think I'm a complete fool, comment down below. Let us all know. Topic of conversation. I think we need to talk about these types of things, at least discuss them on a chat on YouTube. Better than nothing. If you like this video or found it useful, hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate that. Every time you guys do that, the algorithm sees that and they push my videos up higher and higher. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And until next time, as always, Rant and Rich signing out. I'm out of here. Latest.